Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm back with my new car. I had to sell the truck. Made me sad, but just couldn't do it anymore. Oh, there it is. Never mind. This is my brother's car. Excuse me. He's had it for just about as long as I've had my SHO. That's just kind of how we do things. In fact, most of the stuff in the shed I think is probably we've had as long as we've had those cars. At least some of it, I don't know. Pack rats, hoarders, I don't know what you want to call it. Anyway, so I did the overview of the truck a few weeks ago. I thought this time around, while I'm working on brakes and stuff, I guess I'm doing filler videos, so I apologize for that. It's not going as fast as I had hoped. I've got one side done, or I guess one brake done. That's the drums in the back. I still have to do the other side. That thing fought me like nobody's business, but I will probably go through it in the next video. But I don't know if I'm going to actually go in depth too much with it. There's a lot of people that are way better references and resources than I am online if you just search for them. So I don't know, maybe I can make some comedic value out of it. I don't know. I'm not sure how much information you'll actually be getting out of it. Anyway, enough of that. So obviously it's a 93, and I've had the glorious opportunity to be crawling all over it lately and notice some things that I figured I'd just point out for people that may be looking at one of these or something like that. But obviously, it's just kind of a old truck, so it has old problems. So I kind of wanted to just walk around and point some of those out. Not to say that my truck isn't perfect in every single way, but it does have some issues, obviously. And I've had to go cheap. Yeah. This is costing me a fortune. Not really. Alright. So let's start with the common stuff. And this you've probably seen before in the previous videos and stuff, but rust, stuff, scratches, all that fun stuff. Normal. But there's so many of these things out there that I guarantee I could probably, well, at least for the bed, I know for a fact that my neighbor out here sells rust-free beds, so I could get that fixed. And that's just, I think, 6 bolts. Pull the thing off and replace it. Obviously some chips, stuff like that. But really, the paint's pretty good. I'm surprised. And it looks way better once it's all waxed up and everything. So I'll probably do something once I get it on the road again and clean it all up. It's been neglected. So more rust, yada yada yada. There's part of a finished product. So I gotta get to the other side, but I just decided to take a little break. I've been working on this for some hours and just kind of needed to do something else for a little while. So, alright. I'm going to take you down here. So, this was not like this a while back. There's my shoddy job on the transfer case, motor, whatever you want to call it. It was 14 degrees outside, so chill out. I just wanted it done, and it works. I'll revisit it probably someday and clean all that stuff because it looks awful, but whatever. So yeah, we got some leaking coming out of the transfer case. It's there. I think I'm guessing there's a seal and stuff in there. I don't know. I don't work on 4x4s all that often. And then obviously it's leaking out of the back here where the drive shaft goes in. And I think I can just get by with replacing that little like donut gasket, I think it is. But we'll find out. That's for a later time. For now, things are working and that's fine. But everything else is pretty good. There's my Super 44 that I had put on. I don't really see any other like leaks or anything like that. You know, obviously there's some fluid places, but I guess maybe there's a little bit of leak up there around the oil pan. But I mean, it was a crate engine, so I mean, I don't know how much of the original stuff they put back on there. But the oil pan plug, drain plug, has to be stupid tight, otherwise it leaks. And the oil filter also has to be stupid tight, otherwise it leaks around the top. And I may just bite the bullet one of these days and just get a relocator kit for it and just mount it on the side, like on the fender, inner fender in the engine bay, or something like that, I guess. Whatever you want to call it. So I might do that at some point in time, because it's kind of a hassle getting in there. I mean, you can get it snug, and most vehicles obviously you can get away with that, but on this one it just doesn't work, and that is a pain in the butt when I have to change oil. So I don't know. Everything else, obviously, get your corrosion and all that fun stuff. Frame rails look pretty good though. Those are my F250 rear leafs. And everything else, I don't know, it's decent. The exhaust still needs work. I mentioned that before. It's breaking off at some of the hangers in the back, and the what do you want to call it, tailpipes are kind of bouncing around. So I don't know, could be a lot worse. That's where my tires rub, which I mentioned before. So I think I'm getting a 6-inch lift one these days though, and that should solve that problem. But first things first, obviously, is my brakes. So, okay, well, enough of that. Excuse me as I make old man noises. Trying to get up. It's been a long day. A lot of crawling around. And this is not a fun work area if you're trying to replace your drums. Just saying. And there's no light in the shed at all. So that's why I did that side first. And I figured that was going to be the biggest pain in the ass. And I get an opportunity now to get some light in here. Show you what I didn't show before. But I mentioned I cleaned it up. This isn't necessarily the bad part. It's clean, but you get your cracks in the dash. That's pretty common, pretty normal. And I'm guessing I could probably find a dash if I really wanted to. I really wanted to like just gut it and go black, but I don't know. Decisions. So, but anyway, I do have a sub and stuff in here. I'm not sure if I mentioned before or not. I don't think I ever did, but I am building a custom center console, and I don't know if I'm gonna have it just stop at the edge of the seats, or if I want to run it all the way up here and then have like zero access to the glove box from sitting over there. We'll see. But the armrests are going to be taken off, and I want to do, well, I got the idea from like Dodge Rams, where they have that kind of main like center console armrest deal. And I don't know if Chevys do too. I don't screw with Chevys. I don't have time for all that, so I don't know what they look like on the inside. It ain't my thing. So yeah, anyway, I'll do some stuff on that eventually too. I got most of the templates made and everything. I just haven't had the time to work on it. So, and then I got some oil with me because that's kind of necessary. Kind of learn after a while just kind of what sort of fluids and tools you need to carry with you on journeys. There's cat paw prints. I don't know how they got there. Yeah. And obviously, you know, brakes need to get replaced every once in a while. Just normal stuff, but really it's not bad for its age. So I'm hoping that main project is kind of why I made this video, just to kind of show like it's begun leaking. And I don't know what it's going to cost to do that stuff or what it entails, but we'll find out. Otherwise, I'm pretty happy. I just want to get this thing back on the road. It's been like 6 months since I've driven it. And although I do love Wranglers, I'm getting a little tired of driving it. I had one way back in the day. It was like a 99 Sahara. It was green. Dark tinted windows, bigger tires. Loved it. Wrecked it. So, I've kind of moved on from the Jeep world. Live and learn. Alright. I will leave you with that. Get back to working on the brakes. See what I can film, what I can do. So, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. And I will see you next time.